तो आइए हम आप सभी के लिए ईश्वर से, परमात्मा से प्रार्थना करें कि आप इस आर्य समाज को नई ऊंचाइयों पर लेकर जाएं एवं संपूर्ण समाज में आनंद एवं आर्य समाज महर्षि दयानंद जी के हम सिद्धांतों को क्रियान्वित करें। आइए 3 बार लंबा गहरा श्वास लेकर ओम की पवित्र और पावन ध्वनि का उच्चारण करेंगे। स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। तूने हमें उत्पन्न किया, पालन कर रहा है तू, तुझसे ही पाते प्राण हम। दुखियों के कष्ट हरता है तू, तेरा महान तेज है, छाया हुआ सभी स्थान। सृष्टि की वस्तु वस्तु में तू हो रहा है विद्यमान। तेरा ही धरते ध्यान हम, मांगते तेरी दया। ईश्वर हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेष्ठ मार्ग पर चला। दाता हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेष्ठ मार्ग पर चला। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। आइए अब हम मिलकर वैदिक संध्या करेंगे। ब्रह्म यज्ञ, पेज नंबर 24-25। ब्रह्म यज्ञ का अर्थ है ईश्वर से संबंध स्थापित करना, ईश्वर की प्रेजेंस को फील करना। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये, संयोरभिस्रवन्तु नः। ओम वाक् वाक् ॐ प्राणः प्राणः ॐ चक्षुः चक्षुः ॐ श्रोत्रं श्रोत्रम् ॐ नाभिः ॐ हृदयम् ॐ कण्ठः ॐ शिरः ॐ बाहुभ्यां यशोबलम् ॐ करतलकरपृष्ठे ॐ भूः पुनातु शिरसि ॐ भुवः पुनातु नेत्रयोः ॐ स्वः पुनातु कण्ठे ॐ महः पुनातु हृदये ॐ जनः पुनातु नाभ्याम् ॐ तपः पुनातु पादयोः ॐ सत्यं पुनातु पुनः शिरसि ॐ खं ब्रह्म पुनातु सर्वत्र ॐ भूः ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ ऋतं च सत्यं चाभिधातपसोऽध्यजायत ततो रात्रजायत ततः समुद्रो अर्णवः ॐ समुद्रादर्णवादधी संवत्सरो अजायत अहोरात्राणि विदधद्विश्वस्य मिषतो वशि ॐ सूर्याचन्द्रमसौ धाता यथा पूर्वमकल्पयत् दिवं च पृथिवीं चान्तरिक्षमथो स्वः ॐ शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये संयोरभिस्रवन्तु नः ॐ प्राचीदिगग्निरधिपतिरसितो रक्षितादित्या ईशवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान्वेष्टियं वयं विश्मस्तं वोजम्भे दद्मः ॐ दक्षिणादिगिन्द्रोऽधिपतिस्थिरश्चिराजि रक्षिता पितर ईशवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वोजम्भे दद्मः ॐ प्रतीचि दिग्वरुणोऽधिपतिः प्रीदाकु रक्षिता अन्नमीशवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वोजम्भे दद्मः ॐ उदीचीदिक्सोमोऽधिपतिः स्वजो रक्षिता शनिरिषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वोजम्भे दद्मः ॐ ध्रुवादिग्विष्णुरधिपतिः कल्माशग्रीवो रक्षिता विरुध ईशवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः ॐ ऊर्ध्वादिग्बृहस्पतिरधिपतिः श्वित्रो रक्षिता वर्षमिषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः ॐ उद्वयं तमसस्परिस्वाह पश्यन्त उत्तरं देवं देवत्र सूर्यमगन्मज्योतिरुत्तमम् ॐ उदुत्यं जातवेदसं देवं वहन्ति केतवः दृशे विश्वाय सूर्यम् ॐ चित्रं देवानामुदगादनीकं चक्षुर्मित्रस्य वरुणस्याग्नेः आप्राद्या वा पृथिवी अन्तरिक्षं सूर्य आत्मा जगतस्तश्चुषश्च स्वाहा ॐ तच्चक्षुर्देवहितं पुरस्ताच्छुक्रमुच्चरत् पश्येम शरदाः शतं जीवेम शरदाः शतं शृणुयाम शरदाः शतं प्रब्रवाम शरदाः शतमदीनाः स्याम शरदाः शतं भूयश्च शरदाः शतात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। हे ईश्वर दयानिधे भवत्कृपया अनेन जपोपासनादिकर्मणा धर्म अर्थ काम मोक्षाणां सद्यः सिद्धिर्भवेन्नः। ॐ नमः शम्भवाय च मयोभवाय च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। ओम शांति शांति शांति। अब हम ईश्वर स्तुति प्रार्थना उपासना के मंत्रों का पाठ करेंगे। पेज नंबर 40-41। अथ ईश्वर स्तुति प्रार्थनोपासना मंत्रः। ओम विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुव। ओम हिरण्यगर्भः समवर्तताग्रे भूतस्य जातः पतिरेक आसीत्। सदाधार पृथिवीं द्यामुते मां कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम। ॐ य आत्मदा बलदा
यस्य विश्व उपासते प्रशिशं यस्य देवाः यस्य छाया अमृतं यस्य मृत्युः कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम ॐ यः प्राणतो निमिषतो महित्वैक इद्राजा जगतो बभूव य ईशे अस्य द्विपदश्चतुष्पदाः कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम ॐ येन द्यौरुग्रा पृथिवी च दृढा येन स्वहस्तभितं येन नाकः यो अन्तरिक्षे रजसो विमानः कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम ॐ प्रजापतेन त्वदेतान्यन्यो विश्वा जातानि परिता बभूव यत्कामास्ते जुहुमस्तन्नो अस्तु वयं श्यामपतयोरयीणाम् ॐ स नो बन्धुर्जनिता सविधाता धामानि वेद भुवनानि विश्वा यत्र देवा अमृतमानशानास्त्रितीये धामन्नध्यैरयन्त ॐ अग्नेनाय सुपथाराये अस्मान् विश्वानि देववायुनानि विद्वान् युयोध्यस्मज्जुहुराणमेनो भूयिष्ठान्ते नम उक्तिं विधेम
इति ईश्वर स्तुति प्रार्थनोपासना मंत्राः। हे सकल जगत की उत्पत्ति करता, समग्र ऐश्वर्य युक्त शुद्ध स्वरूप, सब सुखों के दाता, हे सर्वज्ञ सर्वाधार सर्वव्यापक सर्वांतर्यामी, हे कृपालु दयालु न्यायकारी परमेश्वर, आज इस प्रातः काल की शुभ एवं मधुर वेला में हम आपके समक्ष प्रस्तुत हुए हैं, अपने हृदयों में प्रार्थनाएं लेकर शुद्धता की, पवित्रता की, भक्ति की एवं तप की। हे ईश्वर, हमारे मन को शुद्ध कीजिए, हमारे मन से सभी अज्ञान के बादलों को आप अपने दिव्य ज्ञान के सूर्य से नष्ट कर दीजिए। हमारे प्राणों को शुद्ध कीजिए, पवित्र कीजिए, हमारे शरीर में अपनी आरोग्य शक्ति को स्थापित कीजिए, सर्वदा हमें सद्मार्ग पर प्रेरित कीजिए। यही आपके चरणारविंद में प्रार्थना है। हमारी प्रार्थनाएं स्वीकार करें, स्वीकार करें, स्वीकार करें। आचमन करेंगे। टेक few drops of water on your right hand palm and after the mantra please sip the water 3 times. Om amritopastaranamase swaha. Second time. Om amritapidhanamase swaha. Third time. Om satyam yashah shirmay shrishayatam swaha. Just take few more drops and wash your hands, rinse your hands behind. Now few drops on your left hand palm for Angi Sparsh. for the purification of our senses and bodies with the help of 2 middle finger and ring finger of your right hand from right to left. Om Vangma Asyastu, Om Nasorme Prano Astu, Om Akshanor me Chakshurastu, Om Karnayor me Shrotramastu, Om Bahor me Balamastu, Om Urvorma Ojo Astu, Om Arishtani me Angani Tanustanva me Sahasantu. There is a Deepak in front of you. Please light it with matchbox. अग्नि प्रज्वलित करेंगे. दीपक प्रज्वलन. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा. In the same way we light the fire of devotion in our heart. अब वुड स्टिक है आपके सामने, कॉटन वूल में रैप्ड, घी में डिप्ड, वो ले लीजिए. Then light it, and after the mantra please place it into the fire, into the havan kund. Om bhur-bhuvah swardyauriva bhumna prithaviva varimna tasyaste prithavi devayajani prishthe agni mannada mannadhyayadadhe. नीचे रख दीजिए यज्ञ कुंड में. ओम उद्बुद्ध स्वाग्ने प्रतिजाग्रही त्वमिष्टापूर्ते संसृजेथामयञ्च अस्मिन् सदस्ते अद्युतरस्मिन् विश्वे देवाय यजमानस्य सीदत. Kindly place the lamp Deepak on northeast corner this side, and take 3 wood sticks samidhas and please dip into the ghee, and with swaha offer each samidha into the havan kund. Om ayanta idma atma jata vedasteni dhyasva vardhasva chedavardhaya चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसे नान्नाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा. इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम. Second samidha. Om samidhagnim duvasya घृतैर्बोर्धयता तिथिम् आस्मिन् हव्याजुहोतन. ओम सुसमिद्धाय शोचिषे घृतं तीव्रं जुहोतन. अग्नये जातवेदसे स्वाहा. इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम. ओम तन्त्वा समिद्भिरङ्गिरो घृतेन वर्धयामसि बृहच्छोछाय विष्ठय स्वाहा. इदमग्नये अंगिरसे इदन्न मम. Now 5 oblations of ghee, पंचघृत आहुति. ओम अयंत इद्म आत्मा जात वेदस्तेने ध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्वर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसे नान्नाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा. इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम. ओम आयन्त इद्म आत्मा जात वेदस्तेने ध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्वर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसे नान्नाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा. इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम.
ॐ आयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्धवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नान्नाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ॐ आयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्धवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नान्नाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ॐ आयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्धवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नान्नाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम.
Now Jal Sinchan, sprinkling of water. First, who is sitting in front of Yajaman? From left to right. Om Adite Anumanyaswa. Now Yajaman, who is offering ghee, from right to left. Om Anumate Anumanyaswa. Now who is sitting on the left side of the Yajman? Om Saraswatya Anumanyaswa. Now who is sitting on the right side after the mantra?
ॐ देवसवितः प्रसुवयज्ञं प्रसुवयज्ञपतिं भगाय दिव्यो गन्धर्वाः केतपुः केतन्नः पुनातु वाचस्पतिर्वाचन्नः स्वदतु. 4 oblations of ghee. Aghara Vajya Bhagahuti. First on your left side in the Havan cone, right, and 2 in the center. Om Agnaye Swaha Idam Agnaye Idanna Mama. Om Somaya Swaha Idam Somaya Idanna Mama. Om Prajapataye Swaha Idam Prajapataye Idanna Mama. Om Indraya Swaha Idam Indraya Idanna Mama. Now we will offer all of you ghee and samagri together. प्रातः कालीन साय कालीन आहुति और फिर बृहत यज्ञ. ओम सूर्यो ज्योतिर्ज्योतिः सूर्यः स्वाहा. ओम सूर्यो वर्चो ज्योतिर्वर्चः स्वाहा. ओम ज्योतिः सूर्यः सूर्यो ज्योतिः स्वाहा. ओम सजुर्देवेन सवित्रा सजुरुषशेन्द्रवत्या जुषाणः सूर्यो वेतो स्वाहा. ओम अग्निर्ज्योतिर्ज्योतिरग्निः स्वाहा. ओम अग्निर्वर्चो ज्योतिर्वर्चः स्वाहा. ओम स्वाहा. ओम सजुर्देवेन सवित्रा सजुरात्रेन्द्रवत्या जुषाणो अग्निर्वेतो स्वाहा. ओम भूरग्नये प्राणाय स्वाहा. इदमग्नये प्राणाय इदन्न मम. ओम भुवर्वायवे अपानाय स्वाहा. इदं वायवे अपानाय इदन्न मम. ओम स्वरादित्याय व्यानाय स्वाहा. इदमादित्याय व्यानाय इदन्न मम. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वरग्निवायवादितेभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः स्वाहा इदमग्निवायवादितेभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः इदन्नमम ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसो अमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरों स्वाहा ॐ या मेधां देवगणाः पितरश्यो उपासते तयामामद्य मेधयाग्ने मेधाविनं कुरु स्वाहा ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुव स्वाहा ॐ अग्नेनय सुपथाराये अस्मान् विश्वानि देववयुनानि विद्वान् यूयोध्यस्मज्जुहुराणमेनो भूयिष्ठान्ते नम उक्तिं विधेम स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा ॐ स्तुता मया वरदा वेदमाता प्रचोदयन्तां पावमानी द्विजानाम् आयुः प्राणं प्रजां पशुं कीर्तिं द्रविणं ब्रह्मवर्चसं मह्यं दत्त्वा व्रजत ब्रह्मलोकं स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा।
4 व्याहृति घी की आहुति केवल ओनली घी। ॐ भूरग्नये स्वाहा इदमग्नये इदन्न मम ॐ भुवर्वायवे स्वाहा इदं वायवे इदन्न मम ॐ स्वरादित्याय स्वाहा इदमादित्याय इदन्न मम ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वरग्निवायवादितेभ्यः स्वाहा इदमग्निवायवादितेभ्य इदन्न मम। प्रसाद ले लीजिए थोड़ा थोड़ा। स्विष्ट कृताहुति। मुख्य यजमान घी में ही अपनी स्पून में ही घी की प्रसाद ले लें घी के साथ। ॐ यदस्य कर्मणो अत्यरीरिचं यद्वान्योनमिहाकरम् अग्निष्टस्विष्कृतविद्यात् सर्वं स्विष्टं सुहूतं करोतु मे अग्नये स्विष्टकृते सुहूतहुते सर्वप्रायश्चित्ताहुतीनां कामानां समर्धयित्रे सर्वानः कामान् समर्धय स्वाहा इदमग्नये स्विष्टकृते इदन्न मम। एक घी की मौन आहुति। ॐ स्वाहा
इदं प्रजापतये इदन्न मम. चार और केवल ओनली घी आहुति, पवमान आहुति. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा अग्न आयोंषि पवस आसुवोर्जमिषञ्चनः आरे बादस्वदुच्छूनां स्वाहा. इदमग्नये पवमानाय इदन्न मम. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा अग्निऋषिः पवमानः पाञ्चजन्यः पुरोहितः तमीमहे महागयं स्वाहा. इदमग्नये पवमानाय इदन्न मम. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा अग्ने पावस्व स्वपा अस्मै वर्चः सुवीर्यं ददद्रैमयि पोषं स्वाहा. इदमग्नये पवमानाय इदन्न मम. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा प्रजापते नत्वरेतान्यो विश्व जातानि परिता बभूव. यत्कामास्ते जुहुमस्तन्नो अस्तु वयं श्यामपतयोरयीणां स्वाहा. इदं प्रजापतये इदन्न मम. नाउ प्लीज ऐड सामग्री एज वेल. ओम त्वन्नो अग्ने वरुणस्य विद्वान् देवस्य हेडो अवयाशिशिष्ठः यजिष्ठो वहितमः शोषुचानो विश्वाद्वेषांसि प्रमुद्यस्मात् स्वाहा. इदमग्निवरुणाभ्याम् इदन्न मम. ओम स त्वन्नो अग्ने वमो भवोति निर्दिष्टो अस्या उषसौविष्ठौ अवयक्षणो वरुणं रराणो विहिमृळीकं स्ववो न एधि स्वाहा. इदमग्निवरुणाभ्याम् इदन्न मम. ओम इमं मे वरुणश्रुधी हवमद्या च मृडय त्वामवस्युराचके स्वाहा. इदं वरुणाय इदन्न मम. ओम त्वायामि ब्रह्मणा वन्दमानस्तदा शास्ते यजमानो हविर्भिः अहेडमानो वरुणेह बोध्युरुशंशमान आयुः प्रमोषि स्वाहा. इदं वरुणाय इदन्न मम. ओम येते शतं वरुणये सहस्रं यज्जियः पाशा विततामहन्तः तेभिर्नो अद्य सवितोत विष्णुर्विश्वे मुञ्चन्तु मरुतः स्वर्गः स्वाहा. इदं वरुणाय सवित्रे विष्णवे विश्वेभ्यो देवेभ्यो मद्भ्यः स्वर्गेभ्यः इदन्न मम. ओम अयाश्चाग्ने अस्य न भिषस्ति पाश्च सत्यमित्वमया असि अयानो यज्ञं वहस्य यानो धेहि भेषजं स्वाहा. इदमग्नये आयसे इदन्न मम. ओम उदुत्तमं वरुणपाशमस्मदवाधमं विमध्यमं श्रुताय अथा वयमादित्यव्रते तवानागसो अदितये स्याम स्वाहा. इदं वरुणायादित्यायादितये च इदन्न मम. ओम भवतन्नः समनसौ सचेतसा वरेपसौ मा यज्ञं हिंशिष्टं मा यज्ञपतिं जातवेदसौ शिवौ भवतमद्यनः स्वाहा. इदं जातवेदोभ्याम् इदन्न मम. पूर्णाहुति. ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा. ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा. ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा. बहुत ही अच्छे से आपने यज्ञ किया. अब यज्ञ प्रार्थना करेंगे. पूजनीय प्रभो हमारे भाव उज्ज्वल बल कीजिए, छोड़ देवे छल कपट को, मानसिक बल दीजिए। वेद की बोले ऋचाएं, सत्य को धारण करें। हर्ष में हो मग्न सारे, शोक सागर से तरें। आश्वमेधाधिक रचाएं, यज्ञ पर उपकार को। धर्म मर्यादा चला कर, लाभ दें संसार को। नित्य श्रद्धा भक्ति से यज्ञादि हम करते रहें। रोग पीड़ित विश्व के संताप सब हरते रहें। भावना मिट जाए मन से, पाप अत्याचार की। कामनाएं पूर्ण होवे, यज्ञ से नर नार की। लाभकारी हो हवन हर जीवधारी के लिए। वायु जल सर्वत्र हो शुभ, गंध को धारण किए। स्वार्थ भाव मिटे हमारा, प्रेम पथ विस्तार हो। इदन्न मम का सार्थक, प्रत्येक में व्यवहार हो। हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक, वंदना हम कर रहे। नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा, आपकी सब पर रहे। यज्ञ रूप प्रभु हमारे, भाव उज्जवल कीजिए। छोड़ देवी छल कपट को, मानसिक बल दीजिए। प्रभु आत्मिक बल दीजिए। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःख भाग भवेत्। हे नाथ सब सुखी हो, कोई न हो दुखारी। सब हो निरोग भगवन, धन धान्य के भंडारी। सब भद्र भाव देखें, सन्मार्ग के पथिक हो। दुखिया न कोई होवे, सृष्टि में प्राणधारी। दुखिया न कोई होवे, सृष्टि में प्राणधारी। हे नाथ सब सुखी हो, कोई न हो
सब हो निरोग भगवन। धन धान की भंडारी, धन धान की भंडारी। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। ओम असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। अब हम सभी श्रेयस यजमानों को आशीर्वाद देंगे। मेरे साथ बोलेंगे सभी। ओम सत्याः सन्तु,
सत्याः सन्तु,
यजमानानां कामाः,
यजमानानां कामः।
ओम
ओम
सफलाः सन्तु,
सफलाः सन्तु,
यजमानानां कामाः,
यजमानानां कामः।
ओम
ओम
पूर्णाः सन्तु,
पूर्णाः सन्तु,
यजमानानां कामाः,
यजमानानां कामः।
ओम
ओम
सौभाग्यमस्तु,
सौभाग्यमस्तु,
ओम
ओम
कल्याणमस्तु,
कल्याणमस्तु,
ओम
ओम
आरोग्यमस्तु,
आरोग्यमस्तु,
ओम
ओम
शुभं भवतु,
शुभं भवतु,
ओम
ओम
स्वस्ति
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 स्वस्ति।
स्वस्ति। ओम स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः, स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः, स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमि, स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवा, भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः, स्थिरैरङ्घैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूर्भिर्व्यसेमहि देवहितं यदायुः। ओम स्वस्ति पन्थामनुचरेम सूर्याचन्द्रमसा विवा, पुनर्ददताग्नता जानता संगमेमहि। ओम स्वस्तिः, ओम स्वस्तिः, ओम स्वस्तिः।
Everyone, please be seated. We are going to start the next program. And prior to that, we'll have some bhajans. Eh? Okay. Okay, first, as per Panditji's request, we are going to have the Vedic Rashtriya Prarthana.
वैदिक राष्ट्रीय प्रार्थना। ओम आ ब्रह्मन् ब्राह्मणो ब्रह्मवर्चसी जायताम् आराष्ट्रेराजन्यः शूर ईशव्योति व्याधि महारथो जायताम् दोग्ध्रीधेनुर्वोढा नड्वानाशु सप्तिः पुरन्धिर्योषा जिष्णुरतेष्ठः सभेयो युवास्य यजमानस्य वीरो जायताम् निकामे निकामेनः पर्जन्यो वर्षतु फलवत्यो न ओषधयः पच्यन्ताम् योगक्षेमो नः कल्पताम्। राष्ट्र हमारे में ब्राह्मण हो तेज से भरे हुए ब्रह्म तेज से भरे हुए महारथी योद्धा हो क्षत्रिय शूरवीरता भरे हुए शूरवीरता भरे हुए राष्ट्र हमारे में ब्राह्मण हो ब्रह्म तेज से भरे हुए ब्रह्म तेज से भरे हुए गायें दूध बहुत देती हो बैल बलि ढोने वाले गायें दूध बहुत देती हो बैल बलि ढोने वाले तेज रथों में बैठे वीर विजय पाने वाले वीर विजय पाने वाले राष्ट्र हमारे में ब्राह्मण हो ब्रह्म तेज से भरे हुए ब्रह्म तेज से भरे हुए महिलाएं अति बुद्धिमती हो कार्यों में सब भांति कुशल महिलाएं अति बुद्धिमती हो कार्यों में सब भांति कुशल वीर युवक यजमान पुत्र हो धीर वीर प्रतिभा वाले धीर वीर प्रतिभा वाले राष्ट्र हमारा
से भरे हुए। बादल बरसे ठीक समय पर, फल वाली औषधियाँ हों।
बादल बरसे ठीक समय पर,
फल वाली औषधियाँ हों। हो कल्याण सदा हम सबका, शुद्ध कार्य शुभ मतियाँ हों। शुद्ध कार्य शुभ मतियाँ हों। राष्ट्र हमारे में ब्राह्मण हो, ब्रह्म तेज से भरे हुए। ब्रह्म तेज से भरे हुए। महारथी योद्धा हो क्षत्रिय, शूरवीरता भरे हुए। शूरवीरता भरे हुए। ब्रह्म तेज से भरे हुए।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। सबसे पहले मैं आपको अपनी तरफ से नमस्ते कहता हूँ। और अभी मैं सेक्रेटरी बना नहीं, जब ओथ लेने के बाद मैं आई विल प्रेजेंट माय व्यूज़। मुझे ये ड्यूटी असाइन की हुई है। तो सबसे पहले जो प्रोग्राम में है कि मैं आपके सामने डॉक्टर अंजलि बजाज, शी इज़ गोइंग टू प्रेजेंट ब्यूटीफुल सॉन्ग्स। और उनके साथ हैं मनीष जी, ये तो आप जानते हैं, पहले पुराने हमारे साथ यहाँ आया करते थे।
हे ज्ञान भान भगवन, हमको भी ज्ञान दे दो। हे ज्ञानवान भगवन, हमको भी ज्ञान दे दो। करुणा की चार छींटे, करुणा निधान दे दो। हे ज्ञानवान भगवन, हमको भी ज्ञान दे दो। सुलझा सके हम अपने जीवन की उलझनों को। सुलझा सके हम अपने जीवन की उलझनों को। जीवन की उलझनों को प्रज्ञारितंब राशि बुद्धि का दान दे दो। करुणा की चार छींटे, करुणा निधान दे दो। हे ज्ञान बाजुओं में शक्ति, हे शक्तिमान दे दो करुणा की चार छींटे, करुणा निधान दे दो, हे ज्ञानवान भगवन हमको भी ज्ञान दे दो। उपकार भावना से निर्भीक सत्यवाणी, उपकार भावना से निर्भीक सत्यवाणी, निर्भीक सत्यवाणी, मीठे ही शब्द बोले ऐसी जबान दे दो, करुणा की चार छींटे, करुणा निधान दे दो, हे ज्ञानवान भगवन हमको भी ज्ञान दे दो। दाता तुम्हारे घर में किस चीज की कमी है, दाता तुम्हारे घर में किस चीज की कमी है, किस चीज की कमी है, चाहो तो निर्धनों को, चाहो तो निर्धनों को दौलत की खान दे दो, करुणा की चार छींटे, करुणा निधान दे दो, हे ज्ञानवान भगवन हमको भी ज्ञान दे दो। तुम देवता हो सबकी बिगड़ी बनाने वाले, तुम देवता हो सबकी बिगड़ी बनाने वाले, बिगड़ी बनाने वाले, जीवन सफल बने जो थोड़ा सा ध्यान दे दो, करुणा की चार छींटे, करुणा निधान दे दो, हे ज्ञानवान भगवन हमको भी ज्ञान दे दो। डर है पथिक तुम्हारा रास्ता न भूल जाए, डर है पथिक तुम्हारा रास्ता न भूल जाए, रास्ता न भूल जाए, भक्तों की मंडली में हमको भी स्थान दे दो,
this is the occasion of the new management committee is taking over. So whatever we do, we always give it to the God. So this is one of the oldest famous movie song that all you can sing with us. ए मालिक तेरे बंदे हम.
आप सब भी हम लोग के साथ ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. हे मालिक तेरे बंदे हम, ऐसे हमारे करम, नेकी पे चले और गढ़ी से डरे, ताकि हंसते हुए निकले हम. ऐ मालिक तेरे बंदे हम, ऐसे हो हमारे करम, नेकी पे से डरे, ताकि हंसते हुए निकले हम. ऐ मालिक तेरे बंदे हम. बड़ा कमज़ोर है आदमी, अभी लाखों है इसमें कमी. बड़ा कमज़ोर है आदमी, अभी लाखों है इसमें कमी. पर तू जो खड़ा है दयालु बड़ा, तेरी कृपा से धरती थमी. दिया तूने हमें जब जन्म, और हम नेकी पर चले और बदी से डरे, ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम. ऐ मालिक तेरे बंदे हम, ऐसे हो हमारे करम, नेकी पर चले और बदी से डरे, ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम. ऐ मालिक तेरे बंदे हम. जब जुल्मों का हो सामना, तब तू ही हमें थामना. जब जुल्मों का हो सामना, तब तू ही हमें थामना. वो बुराई करे हम भलाई करें, नहीं बदलेगी वो भावना. बढ़ उठे प्यार का हर कदम, और मिटे बैर का ये भरम. नेकी पर चले और बदी से डरे, ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम. ऐ मालिक तेरे बंदे हम, ऐसे हो हमारे करम, नेकी पर चले और बदी पे तले, ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम. ऐ मालिक तेरे बंदे हम.
सर डॉक्टर अंजलि, बहुत बहुत आपका धन्यवाद. मनीष जी, नाउ आई रिक्वेस्ट डॉक्टर लूम्बा to organize the oath-taking ceremony.
Adarnya Pandit ji, Varun Dev ji, Shastri Mongi ji, and our most respected Mr. Pandit ji, Ram Krishan Sharma ji. We are honored to have you in this Yagshala today. We are pleased today to have this auspicious function in the Yagshala, and I'd like to welcome the Chair Lady of Hindu Council of Kenya, Sujata Bhed, the presence of the Chairman of Arya Pratinidhi Sabha, Mr. Swaran Verma, the Chair Lady of Arya ST Samaj, my daughter, I could say, Vrinda, and all seniors, respected elders, भाइयों, बहनों और बच्चों, सबको मेरा सादर प्रणाम. Today is a very auspicious day for Arya Samaj, that we are taking Arya Samaj to a new level. And today we shall be performing the oath-taking ceremony. First of all, being an Arya Samaj function, I'd request the Chairman of Arya Pratinidhi Sabha to kindly come forward and say a few words.
Respected Varun Dev ji, Shastri Mangi ji, Pujya Ramakrishnan ji, Chairman Arya Samaj Nairobi, Chair Lady Arya ST Samaj, Chairman Aryan Club, Chair Lady Hindu Council of Kenya Sujata ji, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, all protocols observed. The oath sworn before us today is an oath to Arya Samaj to faithfully execute the pledge during the duration of the service. I would like to invite APS officials to join me in the blessing. Dr. Bansal, if he's there, Mr. Yash Monga, Dr. Lumba, Vrinda Sharma, and most respected our Pradhanji Suresh Sofaji, immediate past. Ladies and gentlemen, we bless Rajendraji and his team and thank Almighty for the men and women who serve our Samaj in leadership roles and for their families. Please, God, provide our leaders with reminders each day of why they decided to dedicate their lives to public service and use their commitments to encourage them. Give them peace when their work takes them away from their families. We also pray specifically for the wives, husbands and children of our leaders. Our prayers are that the leadership team would be strong, tight-knit and unified. We pray that our leadership will work together in love, friendship and respect. Our blessings are with the new team. To the newly elected team, the world is constantly changing, sometimes for the better and sometimes not. We must be prepared to embrace the change that enriches our lives, and you all should focus on what is important. Last Sunday, a very pleasing thing to note is the return of old families some of them seen after many years. This is awesome achievement on part of Rajendra ji. It was also great to see our youth active on Sunday. These are signs of changing times. We have great expectation from Rajendra ji and the new team. Ladies and gentlemen, I and Rajendra have long association and have been serving Samaj for nearly 50 years. We have both served Arya Samaj Nairobi and APS in different capacities, including chairman of both the institutions. In fact, when I was the chairman, Rajendra ji was the secretary. Rajendra ji's father, Saini ji, and mother have been stalwarts and backbone of Arya Samaj movement in East Africa, serving Nakuru and Nairobi Samaj in different and numerous capacities. His wife Vijay plays a sterling role behind the scene and gives Rajendra and the family enormous support. I take this opportunity to wish Rajendra ji and his team all the best as you start discharging your duties to the Samaj. We have great hopes from you. God bless you. God bless all our Samaj members and their families. Thank you.
Thank you, Swaran, for those kind words. We honor today to have Sudhata ji, the chair lady of Hindu Council of Kenya. I will lack words if I introduce her in detail. I'll just say two things. Sujata is referred to as the Iron Lady of Hindu Council. She has reached that pinnacle after a lot of dedication and mainly hard work. And I can, with impunity, testify to that. The hard work she did. Her achievement in the election was outstanding. And I can assure her that the Arya Samaj will always stand by her and give her the support. Besides this, I am going to request Sujata ji to come and finally say a few words. According to Hindu mythology, Sujata, the name, is a very, very holy and prestigious name. I do not know how many of you know Sujata. I doubt it. I doubt it. You know who Sujata was? She was that lady who fed, जिसने Lord Buddha को खीर खिलाई थी. जब लॉर्ड बुद्धा ने अपने 7 साल या जो भी साल थे उपास किया था. So today we have a lady whose name is Sujata, who live up to the traditions of Hinduism. Without further, like I told you, I could keep saying so much, but I'll request Sujata ji, the chair lady of Hindu Council, to please say a few words. Welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Lumba. Dr. Lumba, I am also like your daughter. You said only Brunda is like your daughter. Yeah, namaste to all. I am very humble and honored to be here. That I can feel the positive vibrations after you had this Havan and the bhajans here. It is it's giving positive vibrations. And also after that you are going to have the oath ceremony. And I congratulate all the new team for the last week you had the elections. The people, they elected you. Why they elected you? That means they're having confidence on you that you can bring your community in the higher level. So I congratulate them. And the oath ceremony, it gives the sanctity for the positions. Oath ceremony is very important. You are committing in front of your community, your elders, that you are going to dedicate and commit for your services. And we have to have the passion. If you have the passion, you don't feel that I am sacrificing my family, my personal time, my health. No, the passion will take you to anywhere. Don't think that people are not recognizing your work. People will recognize, even the government is also recognized. Only aim, only goal is to serve our community. It will take you the higher level. Please listen to the people. For me, listening is the 50% we are solving the problems. People, they don't listen. Before they start, our mind thinks that, yes, I can solve this problem. That is not the solving the problem. Listen to them. Listen to them. And you have confidence on me. Yes, I can do it. Then you will success. That is the only thing. First, we have to believe ourselves. Yes, I can do. I can do my life only serving the community. Then you will do it. Forget about my family, they are sacrificing. No, even they will give you, they'll see, they'll support. Without their support, we can do the work. Today, I'm very happy to be here, to witness the oath ceremony here. Thank you for this opportunity. God bless you all.
I have now 2 daughters in the audience. Once again, on behalf of all the people present here, we'd like to pay our gratitude and thank you to Sujata ji for those kind words. Now, the oath ceremony signifies a very important role that the person has to take. So, let me enlighten you with certain responsibilities that go with your high office. First of all, today, this Sunday, the members of the board of the managing committee are going to take an oath of assumption of the prestigious and respected office of members of the Antering Sabha. Remember, Arya Samaj is a noble society and is said all members of the Samaj are noble people. First of all, before you take the oath, remember Prabhu Parmeshwar. Prabhu Parmeshwar, Om Tat Sat. God is the only full truth. You must remember that. Number 2, the absolute truth. You must have full faith in Him and believe in Him totally. Secondly, as per Hindu Dharam, Sat Chityanand, Sat, truth. Always speak the truth. Remember, Sat me vijayate. Always speak the truth. Chit, you have to be conscious and aware of all the people you serve. Listen to them, like Sujata ji said. Here I'd like to point out, in the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna kept quiet. He let Arjun speak whatever he had to say before he speaks. So members of the managing committee, the chairman, the secretary, please be patient. Listen. You have to listen to the people of the Samaj. And last is Anand. Only if you have this Sat and Chit will you be able to receive, to get full happiness in your service. Remember, ये ना कहो भगवान से मेरी मुश्किलें बहुत हैं. ये ना कहो भगवान से मेरी मुश्किलें बहुत है. ये कहो मुश्किलों से मेरा भगवान तुमसे बड़ा है. If you believe in that, I am sure all your problems will be solved. Further, If today is not better than yesterday in your work, if today is not better than yesterday in your work, then, friends, you do not deserve to work tomorrow. Work hard. Do not be disappointed if people refuse to help you. Remember the words of Albert Einstein. I am thankful to all those who said no to me. I am thankful to all those who said no to me and did not help me, because then I did it myself. So you should be able to do everything yourself. Never exchange your dignity for popularity. Never exchange your dignity for popularity. Don't think that you are there, you have to be popular. Note, the only thing that does not abide with majority rule is a person's consciousness. Here I'd like to tell you a story of the south of United States of America during the slave trade area. There was a white lawyer who decided to defend a black man. A white lawyer defending a black man. And everyone in the town abused him and told him not to. Even his children went up to him and said, Daddy, why are you defending a black man? He said, I am not worried about public opinion. What is more important to me is my conscience. Remember, your conscience is more important than public opinion. Therefore, they can take away everything, like I told you, but they cannot take away your dignity. You are in office, remember, you have your dignity. Hold and keep your head high. Now, as per Shlok 12, chapter 4 of the Bhagavad Gita, one must, as members of the Antring Sabha, one must understand the nature of prescribed action. You must know what is your duty, as well as the nature of forbidden action. That is more important. You must understand what is the nature of forbidden action. One who identifies inaction in action is wise. So sometime you will have to do inaction as a form of action to be wise. Knowledge decides what to say. Attitude depicts how to say. Skill dictates what to say. But wisdom, which you should have, is what to say and what not to say. The most important shlok in the Bhagavad Gita is the shlok number 47 of chapter 2. The reason I am telling you this, because this is the fact and basis of your duty. You only have the right to perform your duty. All the members of Antring Sabha, please realize, you only have the right to perform your duty. You are not entitled to the fruits of your action. So, according to the Bhagavad Gita, do your duty. Do not look what reward you are going to get. Therefore, never neglect your duty. Never perform your duty with an eye on the results. Treat your work as sacred. Remember, your responsibility given to you by the general body is sacred. Thus, whatever you do while acting in your duty, do it as a sacrifice to God. And I don't know how many of you remember, in most of the books in Arya Vedic school and Arya Smart schools, it was always written, I do not know by which pare, I do know God answers prayer. Further, not think about whatever your work will be a success or not, or a failure. Do not think whether it will be please anyone or not. That is not your duty. Or whether it will make other people happy. So before you take the oath of office, please understand all these that you have to do. For as Lord Krishna said to Arjun, perform your duty. Members of Antring Sabha, perform your duty simply because it needs to be done, without any desire for rewards and without fear of the consequences. Swami Vivekananda said, as Sujata ji pointed out, all power is within you. You can do anything and everything. Believe in yourself. Never believe that you are weak. Stand up and express the spirituality and the divinity in you. When you start to think of giving up, remember the power of hope. Please don't give up. You are elected to do a duty. If you feel you are going to fail, remember the power of hope. For everything is possible and can be achieved with hard work. Be focused, be detached, be hopeful. God helps those who help themselves. You as members of the Antring Sabha must behave the same towards both friends and foe. But, once again, forgive but do not forget. Forgive but do not forget. Remember in principle, who betrayed you once. Remember in principle once who betrayed you once can never be trusted. The greatest cage or prinja one is stuck in is log kya kahenge. Forget that. Don't think as members of the Antring Sabha, log kya kahenge. याद रखो, कहने वाले कहते रहे, जो ना समझे वो अनारी है. Members, give the best you have and it will never be enough. Give your best anyway. For you see, at the end, it is between you and God. If you never be between you and God, your karam should be your dharam, and your dharam should be your karam. King Charles III asked Rishi Sunak, how's it I'm the king? I have so many subjects. I'm white, you're brown. How's it you're richer than me and you have more respect? You know what was Rishi's answer? Your Excellency, apne apne karam hai. Just 1 minute. I would like to say, I was putting up the nursery school. So in your work, you are going to be disappointed. But there's one thing that let me stand steadfast. And that is the poem that hangs on the wall of Mother Teresa's office. It's also referred to as Mother Teresa's poem. Do not think about whether your work will be successful or a failure. Do not think whether your work will be a successful or failure. Do it anyway. Do not think whether it will please anyone or not. Do it anyway. Just a minute. 1 minute, where's it gone? Just give me a minute, yes. Just a minute, let me get that poem out. I hope he has it here. Here. People are often unreasonable and selfless. Forgive them anyway. If you are successful, you will win. Some will faithfully, some will be unfaithful friends, and some genuine enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfishness, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are honest and sincere, people may deceive you. Be honest and sincere anyway. When you spend your years creating, others could destroy. When you spend years creating, others could destroy. Overnight, create anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, some may be jealous. Be happy anyways. The good you do today will often be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. So with these few words, friends, we are going to come to the end of my little talk. All I would say, please look at this. Please look at this. God, the main lesson that the world, now this is the last, the main lesson that the WHO learned during the pandemic was not the use of vaccines, the use of medicines, the use of ICU ventilators. You know what it was? Trust. That was the most difficult thing WHO could get throughout the pandemic. Trust. Therefore, to gain the trust, to gain and grasp trust, that should be your mantra. Ladies and gentlemen, now we start with the official function of the swearing in. We have organized the swearing in to be as such, starting off with the three principal officers, the chairman, the secretary and the treasurer, followed by the vice chairman and the members of the entering Sabha. Before I start that, I'll request Varun Dev ji to say the oath mantra and to give the blessings.
There is a Ved mantra in which the soul aspires to the Almighty Consciousness to grant that power and peace and capability to all the members of the management to fulfill all the noble deeds for the society. Om Agni Vratapate Vratam Charishyami Tachakeyam Tanme Radhyatam Idam Handritat Satyam Upayami. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May God bless you all.
So now the official oath taking ceremony is going to proceed. There's a certain protocol that we are going to follow. As I read the names, the chairman and his team will come. Varun Dev ji will put an Om Safa. Shastri Pandit Shastri Mongi ji will give you an Om Maple pin. You will take your oath, you will sign there, and after that, everyone will be given a yellow rose. Now, why have we chosen a yellow rose? Yellow is the color of power. Yellow is the color of the, what do you call it? You consult Chakra? Manipur Chakra. Or the, sorry? And remember, yellow is the color of the sun. So yellow gives you happiness, gives you strength, and gives you power. So after taking your oath, for the three executive principal members, I'll request Sir Jata ji to kindly give a yellow rose after they've taken their thing. And after that, for those, I'll request an honorable gentleman to please come and give it. So now, the official oath paying ceremony. First, I invite the chairperson. Okay. The oath performing official is none other today than a senior lawyer, the most learned, Mr. Virender Sikand. He has just celebrated his 90-plus birthday, and so we thought it fit, being of legal mind, the most learned. So the people who take the oath will take the oath and then sign the oath, and he will witness it. So the first oath will be taken by none other than Mr. Rajinder Saini, the chairman of Arya Samaj, Nairobi.
I, Dr. Rajinder Saini, being chairman of the Board of Management of Arya Samaj Nairobi, do today, in the presence of honorable members and keeping the holy Vedas as my witness, do solemnly swear that I will serve Arya Samaj diligently and to the best of my ability, and in doing so, I shall faithfully uphold the Constitution and follow the 10 principles of Arya Samaj as expounded by Maharishi Swami Dayanand Saraswati ji. I will always keep the interests of Arya Samaj before any personal interests in the course of my service. I will promote unity and harmony amongst all without any conceived prejudices for the betterment of our august institution as well as for the Kenyan society in general. In order to restore the glory of Arya Samaj, I affirm that I shall follow the path of righteousness, truth and justice and work without any fear or favor. In pursuit of these goals, I seek the blessings of the Almighty Supreme to grant me the strength, courage and wisdom to serve with humility. So help me God.
The next individual to take the oath is the Secretary of Arya Samaj, Mr. Pran Walia.
Oath of the Office Ceremony, Board of Management, Arya Samaj, held on Sunday, 21st May 2023. I, Pran Walia, being the Secretary of the Board of Management of the Arya Samaj, do today, in presence of honorable members and keeping the holy word as my witness, do solemnly swear that I will serve Arya Samaj diligently and to have the best of my ability, and in doing so, I shall faithfully uphold the Constitution and follow the 10 principles of Arya Samaj as expounded by Maharishi Swami Dayanand Ji. I will always keep the interests of Arya Samaj before my any personal interest in the course of my service. I will promote unity, harmony among us all without any conceived prejudices for the betterment of our august institution as well as for Kenya society in general. In order to restore the glory of Arya Samaj, I affirm that I shall follow the path of righteousness, truth, justice, and will work without any fear and favor. This is the 7th principle of Arya Samaj. And in pursuit of these goals, I seek the blessing of Almighty Supreme to grant me strength, courage, and wisdom to serve the humanity.
I'll request the two vice chairmen, Mr. Pradeep Sood and Mrs. Malka Sood, to kindly come and take the oath of office.
I, Mrs. Sudm Arvind, being the Vice Chairman of the Board of Management of Arya Samaj, do today in presence of honorable members and keeping the holy Vedas as my witness, to solemnly swear that
I, Pradeep Sood, being the Vice Chairman of Board of Management of Arya Samaj, Nairobi, do today in presence of honorable members and keeping the holy Vedas as my witness, do solemnly swear that. Okay. Okay, carry on. Yeah. We will serve
Arya Samaj diligently and do the best of my ability. In doing so, we shall faithfully
uphold the Constitution and follow the 10 principles of Arya Samaj as expounded by Maharishi Swami Dayanand Saraswati Ji.
We will
always keep
the interest of Arya Samaj before any personal interest in the course of our services. we will promote unity and harmony amongst all without
any conceived prejudice for the betterment of our august institution as well as the Kenyan society in general. In order to restore the glory of Arya Samaj, we affirm that we shall follow the path of righteousness, truth and justice, and will work without any fear and favor. In pursuit of these goals, we seek the blessings of the Almighty Supreme to grant us the strength, courage and wisdom to serve with the humility. Thank you.
Hello. Now I'll request the assistant secretaries and the members of the managing committee to kindly come forward and take the oath together. Can I request Engineer Ashutosh Dubey, please come here. Mr. Hitesh Pal, my good old friend Ramesh Handaji, Sunil Vinayak is overseas. He has sent his apologies. Kulbakku, Kishore Bobby Nair, Sharat Verma, Vimal Chadda, and Mrs. Anuja Prashar. I request Mr. Suresh Shofat to kindly come here in front. So he, being a senior most member of Arya Samaj Nairobi, the immediate past chairman of Arya Prathinidhi Sabha, to kindly grace the occasion and give a yellow rose to all the members of the Antrim Sabha. Now all these present here are going to take the oath together. We, being members of the Board of Management of Arya Samaj Nairobi, please repeat after me. Please repeat after me, Anuja. We all, being members of the Board of Management of Arya Samaj Nairobi, do today, in the presence of honorable members and keeping the holy Vedas as our witness, do solemnly swear that we will serve our Arya Samaj diligently and to the best of our ability, and in doing so, we shall faithfully uphold the Constitution and follow the 10 principles of Arya Samaj as expounded by Maharishi Swami Dayanand Saraswati. We will keep Samaj before any personal interest in the course of our service. We will promote unity and harmony among all without any conviction, prejudice, for the betterment of our august institute as well as for the Kenyan society in general. In order to restore the glory of Arya Samaj, we affirm that we shall follow the path of righteousness, truth and justice, and will always work without any fear or favor. In pursuit of the goals, we seek the blessings of Almighty Supreme to grant us the strength, courage, and wisdom to serve with humanity. So help us God.
So please come inside.
We would like to also inform members that 3 trustees were elected at the annual general meeting, but as they are not members of Answering Sabha, they shall not take the oath of office. The 3 trustees, when the other 3 trustees appointed by the Answering Sabha, 6 in total, will take their oath of alliance and to the Vedic House Religious Trust at the Answering Sabha meeting. So the 3 trustees elected were Mr. Dr. Sudhir Vilayak, Dr. Arun Handa, and Mr. Sanjeev Sridhar. Okay? So please acknowledge them and congratulate them.
हम सभी मैनेजमेंट के सदस्यों को, मेंबर्स को बहुत बहुत शुभकामना देते हैं और उनका सत्र सफल रहे इसके लिए हम उन्हें स्वस्ति वचन बोलते हैं। ओम स्वस्ति पंथा मनुचरेम सूर्या चंद्रमसा विव पुनर्दधताग्न्यता जानता संगमे मही। ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवा भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवांसस्तनोभिर्वशेमहि देवहितं यदायुः। ओम ये देवानां यज्ञियानां मनोयजत्रामृतारितज्जः तेनो रासन्ता मुर्गाय मध्य यूयं पात स्वस्तिभिः सदा नः। ओम स्वस्ति ओम स्वस्ति ओम स्वस्ति। बहुत शुभकामनाएं।
Please sign your oath in the presence of the legal officer, the most learned Mr. Viren Sikanji, and after receiving your yellow oath, the oath of strength and dignity and intelligence and wisdom from Mr. Suresh Sofaji. Please no function is ever over without having a lady speak. So I shall now request Brinda just to say 2 words. Brinda, just 2 words on behalf of Istri Samaj.
Namaskar everybody, all protocols observed. On behalf of Arya Istri Samaj, I'd like to congratulate the incoming team led by Dr. Saini. All the very best. We wish you great success in the years ahead, and may you be able to keep all the promises, and may you get everybody together and following the 10 principles. And Istri Samaj will stand by you in all your endeavors. Let's move forward together. All the best. Thank you.
That brings us to the end of the oath-taking ceremony. All I can say, He Nath sab sukhi ho, koi na ho dukhari, dukhiya na hoye koi, srishti mein prandhari. So those are my last words. I'd now want to thank everyone who took in this oath-taking ceremony. Especially I'd like to thank Mr. Virendra Sikand for overseeing the thing. And now I hand over to the Secretary and Mr. Rajinder Saini to conclude. Mr. Rajinder Saini.
First of all, on behalf of Arya Samaj Nairobi, मैं आप सबका स्वागत करता हूँ और अब मैं अपने जो चेयरमैन आर्य प्रति और आर्य समाज नैरोबी के हैं उनसे बेनती करता हूं कि वो आपको एड्रेस करें. डॉक्टर सैनी प्लीज. और डॉक्टर लूमा साहब बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
I just wanted to, on behalf of members of the Arya Samaj, I just wanted to acknowledge the good work that was done by the previous management. Especially I would like to acknowledge the work done by three people. Mr. Yash Monga, Mr. Sudhir Punch, and Mr. Anil Kapla for Vedic House. So they have worked hard. We must acknowledge them. Now, Rajinder.
पूज्य पुरोहितगण, आदरणीय माताओं, बुजुर्गों, भाइयों और बहनों, रिस्पेक्टेड सिकंद जी, चेयरमैन आर्य प्रतिनिधि सभा, स्वरण जी वर्मा, चेयरपर्सन आर्य स्त्री समाज, वृंदा जी, चेयरपर्सन हिंदू काउंसिल ऑफ केनिया, सुजाता जी, भाइयों और बहनों, मैं इंग्लिश में बोलूँगा आज, प्लीज़ मुझे क्षमा कर दें. Last Sunday, members spoke. Your vote was a prayer for the Samaj we deserve, for ourselves and our children. The clarion call was it's time for change. Lead our Samaj to a better future. I promise you that I and my team will deliver this much needed change. We will work for an all-inclusive, progressive Samaj where members are paramount, united, and based on truthfulness. We will provide professional management with integrity. Today, I just want to highlight a few areas or issues we will address as we move forward. These are important issues which members must be aware of. We as a society have no short-term, medium-term, or long-term plans. Our management has been what is called in modern management terms fire brigade type. We will develop these plans for implementation and for sustainable development. We will bring back all our old families and members who are dejected with our Samaj back into our fold. I promise you, we will go home to home to get them all back. In fact, this work has already started. For this decade or so, we have become a closed society. There has been no major membership drive. This will be undertaken. The bylaws for membership will be changed, and one-time amnesty will be given to all non-paid members. All applicants whose parents, grandparents are or were members will become automatic members. We cannot have a progressive society with declining numbers of members and especially no young members joining. Coming to welfare of all members, especially our elders. To start with, monthly get-togethers of elders with lunch will start with immediate effect. In the elders meeting room next to the main entrance above the stage, we have already installed a new TV. It is connected and working. Anyone can watch news or cricket there. I want to appeal to all our elders to use this meeting place more regularly. We will organize transport for those in need. Tea, coffee, snacks will be provided for all elders at any time. Magazines, newspapers will all be there, and so will be our priests. More activities will be organized as we go along. We will also look into providing assistance, both medical to our elders and also take care of the elderly, especially those with disabilities. These are just a few examples of the activities we look forward to undertake for our elders. As Sujata ji said, we must listen to the members. That is one of my main points also today. We will engage more frequently with all members to solicit their input and feedback on all activities and for more informed decision making. We do not want a management which only interacts with members once after 3 years. This is not healthy and productive for any organization, and especially for a member society like ours. We will regularly meet with all members, both elders and youngsters, and implement activities which they want. Such meetings will also help us understand the needs of the members and what they want for us to deliver accordingly. This will also help us to provide adequate responses to any queries. We will also engage with members on issues not only affecting their livelihoods, but also on topical issues, for example, funeral arrangements, security, welfare activities, including much needed Ved Prachar. We will also exploit social media channels for more effective communication and feedback from members. Enhancement and involvement of youngsters and youth in our activities will be a top priority. We will have, as I promised last Sunday, a parallel committee of our youngsters assisting with management so that they can be motivated and mentored to take over leadership roles. This we will do in our first meeting next week. These youngsters will sit with the BOM at all times and also spearhead our activities. We will also, as I mentioned, engage with our youngsters and children and promote activities which they want. This will include reforming activities of the Aryan Youth League, which are already being undertaken, and promoting them. Coming to Ved Prachar, we have to make our satsangs more attractive, especially for our younger generations. Music, kirtan, bhajans are the medium to promote Ved Prachar, and this we will include and enhance. Every week, our priests will approach at least 2 families to become Yajamans every Sunday, starting from next week. We will also promote Ved Prachar at homes like in the old days of members. Proper Bal Sabha classes at homes, proper Bal Sabha classes will also be introduced for our children. Once a month, we will introduce an evening satsang, especially for those who cannot come on Sundays. Once a month, we will also delegate a satsang to pioneer families and request one of the family members to tell us of their family's contribution to Samaj. All this information will be used to produce a book. Literature. We are short of adequate and specific literature. Our books have no meanings, either in Hindi or in English. Those will be changed. We also do not have books or literature for children like we used to have in the old days. All those will be produced. A lot has been talked about the Constitution. The Constitution which we have at the moment, to say the least, is rotten. It has no members' rights. All the rights of members have been taken away. If you want to raise any issue, it is very difficult for you to raise any issue. Just look at the agenda last Sunday. No member could raise any issue. It is not on the agenda. This will change. And the Constitution, we will change within the next 6 months. We also have to reform our Arya Pratinidhi Sabha, our parent body. We have to reform it to become a proper trustee body, ready to face the challenges of our Samajis in the country and in East Africa. We need better representation in APS and better trustees who can collectively, together with our Samajis, chart the way forward for all our society in Kenya. Our assets, Vedic house, schools, all the religious temples, these need better management, and we also have to pay attention to increasing revenue. We have to undertake revenue generation. Coming to development program, we will form a committee, a development committee, which will develop plans for the short and medium term. Top on the agenda is to build a sports and recreational center for all our members. Welfare activities, in addition to taking care of our elders and youngsters, we need to undertake welfare activities for the larger community which are sustainable and have impact. My management will also promote liaison, cooperation with other Samajis like Mombasa and Sri Samaj, with all our sister organizations. Samajis like Arya Samaj Mombasa and Nairobi are the only really functional Samajis we have. It's high time we all work together. For this, we will also need the collaboration of Arya Pratinidhi Sabha. This will not only enhance brotherhood between our members outside Nairobi, but also assist in developing programs including welfare activities in the entire country. We will also reach out to other sister organizations like SSD, Sanatam Dharma Sabha, for more cooperation and collaboration. Very few of us are left, Punjabis, Hindu Punjabis, so it's high time we get together. I want to appeal to you all, let's together in a united way start a new chapter in the history of our Samaj. Please start coming to Sunday satsangs more regularly. Our satsang is our showpiece. I also want to appeal to you all. Do not at all times ask what does the Samaj do for us. Also ask what you can do for our Samaj. Everybody has to find some time. Time has come to set the right course of our Samaj. Let's together get it done and deliver. I thank you all and the Almighty for our triumph at the elections last week. We are humbled and honored by your trust, along with your abiding faith in me and my team. We pledge that your confidence in us will never be betrayed or taken for granted. Lastly, this victory of ours last Sunday, I want to dedicate to my mother who is critically sick. I want to thank most respected Sikanji for blessing us today, Dr. Lumba for all the advice and organizing the swearing-in ceremony, Chairperson of Hindu Council, Sujata ji. We look forward to you coming to more of our functions and to close collaboration with your institution. I also would like to thank Arya Stri Samaj and members for gracing this occasion. Last but not least, I want to thank all of you members. Without you, there is no Samaj. So please come regularly, and we look forward to welcoming you and working with you. Thank you so much, everyone.
बहनों और भाइयों, संगत, you've heard wise words from Rajinder ji regarding his manifesto and his future for Arya Samaj. On behalf of everyone here, I'd like you all to please congratulate the incoming Antring Sabha, the BOM, for taking this new step in creating a more vibrant Arya Samaj. Let's give them a big hand. Now I'll request the Secretary, Arya Samaj, Mr. Pran Walia, to continue with the rest of the program.
धन्यवाद Dr. Lumba ji. I want to just read some names who have sent a message of congratulations. Overseas, हिंदुस्तान इंडिया से डॉक्टर दीनदयाल जी हरिद्वार से, प्रोफेसर जे.सी. मेहता फ्रॉम मोगा, नारंग जी फ्रॉम मुंबई, यूके से विजय घई, यूएस से डी.के. भल्ला, और we have also got the blessing of Anil Saini, younger brother of Dr. Saini, who was also with us today. Uganda से धर्मदेश आचार्य जी, ऑनरेबल रजनी टेलर, दुबई से सुनील बनायक, मोम्बासा से अरुण तनेजा, नकूरू से अनिल वालिया, चेयरमैन आर्य समाज, और Arya Samaj Kasumu, Eldoret and other places we have received. And we have received massive congratulations from all members of Indian Women Association. And we have also received from Jugal Mehra and Sridhar ji and Acharya Varan ji, Shastri Mangi ji और रीना वर्मा, और जितनी भी प्रेपरेशन की है रीना वर्मा, उनको मैं बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद देता हूँ. On behalf of Arya Samaj, I am thankful to all these members for sending good messages of congratulations. Now I request Varan ji for Aarti and Shantivat, and all are invited for Rishi Langar. So we have made the arrangement for ladies and elderly ladies and old people, different arrangement for the langar.
आइए नीचे आपको एल्डरली लेडीज और जेंट्स के लिए अलग से टेबल्स हैं, उनके सर्विंग टेबल्स भी अलग हैं, तो वहाँ वो डायरेक्टली अप्रोच कर सकते हैं. आरती करतल ध्वनि के साथ हम गायन करेंगे. ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी, जय जगदीश
जगदीश हरे, भक्त जनों के संकट आर्य जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, जो ध्यावे फल पावे, दुख विन से मन का स्वामी, दुख विन से मन का, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, कष्ट मिटे तन का। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, मात पिता तुम मेरे, शरण गहूँ मैं किसकी स्वामी, शरण गहूँ मैं किसकी, तुम बिन और न दूजा, प्रभु बिन और न दूजा, आस करूं मैं जिसकी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा, तुम अंतर्यामी स्वामी, तुम अंतर्यामी, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, तुम सबके स्वामी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता स्वामी, तुम पालन करता, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, कृपा करो भरता। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, तुम हो एक अगोचर, सबके प्राणपति स्वामी, सबके प्राणपति, किस विध मिलूं दयामय, किस विध मिलूं दयामय, मुझको दो सुमति। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, दीन बंधु दुख हरता, तुम रक्षक मेरे स्वामी, तुम रक्षक मेरे, अपने हस्त बढ़ाओ, अपनी शरण लगाओ, द्वार परम तेरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा स्वामी, कष्ट हरो देवा, श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, तन मन धन सब है तेरा स्वामी, सब कुछ है तेरा, तेरा तुझको अर्पण, तेरा तुझको समर्पण, क्या लागे मेरा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी, जय जगदीश हरे, भक्त जनों के संकट आर्य जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जय जगदीश हरे। शांति पाठ। वी ऑल्सो प्रे, ईश्वर से प्रार्थना करते हैं कि हमारे डॉक्टर सैनी जी की मदर श्रीमती योगेंद्र सैनी जी बहुत सिक हैं, उनके लिए हम उनके स्वास्थ्य के लिए, उत्तम स्वास्थ्य के लिए प्रार्थना करते हैं ईश्वर से कि ईश्वर उन्हें स्वस्थ करें, शांति प्रदान करें, दुखों से मुक्ति दें। शांति पाठ। ओम द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। जो बोले सो अभय।
वैदिक धर्म की जय।
गुरुवर विरजानंद जी की
जय।
महर्षि दयानंद जी की
जय।
मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र जी की
जय।
योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण जी की
जय।
सभी संतों महात्माओं ऋषियों की
जय।
आर्य समाज
अमर रहे,
वेद की ज्योति
जलती रहे,
ओम का झंडा
ऊंचा रहे,
किणवंतो विश्वमार्यम। वैदिक ध्वनि। ओम। भोजन मंत्र। ओम अन्नपते अन्नस्य देहि अनमीवस्य सुष्मिणः प्रप्रदातारं तारिष ऊर्जं नो देहि द्युपदे चतुष्पदे। ओम शांति शांति शांति। वैदिक अभिवादन। सबको सादर नमस्ते जी। सदा रहिए हंसते जी, चलिए वेद के रस्ते जी, और आते रहिए हर हफ्ते जी। धन्यवाद।
बस आनंद है सर, आप सुनो।